felt like we were able to get a lot of those things going. We've got still work to do in those areas, but I think we started and got a foundation built with our players.
When people hear coach say we're going to play with more aggressiveness, they automatically think blitzing. I'm assuming it doesn't just mean that.
No. I think what that means is, to start off with, I think the understanding and the knowledge of what we're doing defensively, not just how we're doing it, but why we're doing it. And I think our kids understand that a lot better now. Why we're doing certain things, where we're trying to funnel the football to in the run game, who's got the leverage of the football. I think our kids have a lot more or a better understanding of that right now, which allows them to play faster and play more aggressive. So that's the initial stage. I think, does it have to be more blitzing? Not necessarily, but it can be more attacking style of defense, which doesn't always mean blitz. But I think we have the capability to bring more pressure, because I think we understand our man-to-man leverage a lot better. I think we understand a lot of things. I'm not going to take that. That's my wife. I'm not going to take
that was on tape, Coach.
Yeah, I know. I do think we do. I need to turn that off, though. I think we do understand that we can cover and play man-to-man a little bit more.
Right.
Everyone who stood out to you, who really made a lot of progress this spring, or even maybe some of the guys who starters or who already established it, made big strides as well.
Well, I look at Michael Bennett and Adolphus Washington, guys up front that seem to just thrive in what we're doing. I think they're those type of players, more aggressive style players. Noah Spence has had I thought an excellent spring. A guy that I've been really pleased with in the front seven is Curtis Grant. Curtis to me had a productive spring. Got better at a lot of things. So as far as guys getting better, I feel like that was a positive to see those guys work. So yeah, we're pleased with those. Tavis Powell, thrown in a role as a nickel, did a really good job for us. Must continue to get better. I think our young corners have, they've been indoctrinated into what we're asking them to do, and Monty Reeves had a really good spring, I think. I think all our guys improved because of the knowledge of the defense and understanding, not just why or how we're doing it, but why we're doing it.
Everett, what did you think about? Could you contrast what you thought about the front seven, say on the day that Jonathan Hankins said he wasn't coming back, and now?
Well, when you lose guys like Hank and you lose John Simon and Nate Williams and Garrett Goble and those type of guys, you immediately think you're going to be young, and the learning curve is going to be steeper. Coming out of the spring, I felt like Coach Rabel did an unbelievable job of getting those kids, Adolphus, the Michael Bennett's, the Adolphus, those guys, Noah, up to speed really fast. And I felt like the kids felt some confidence within the spring of what we needed to have done. So I feel like we're a little bit ahead of the curve. We got still a ton of work to do to get better with the finer points of the game, but I do feel like we're headed in the right direction.
What did you want to see from, you mentioned Curtis Grant, what did you want to see from him?